incredible sunrise this morning. Got up and got out on the trail at 6:03. We're trying to reach Clingmans Dome, so we'll have a view today. There's a storm coming in this afternoon, so we want to get up there. All right, I'll get pictures of Clingmans. Good morning. Been on the trail now for about 2 hours. Left at the earliest time yet, 6:03. Stayed at the, what the heck do we stay at? Derrick Knob shelter. So halfway through yesterday, I don't know if I think I mentioned this before, we were going to plan to go 17.8 yesterday, but the second half of yesterday kind of knocked that idea right out of our head. So we all stayed at Derrick Knob shelter last night. So today we're headed up and over Clingmans Dome, and I can't remember the name of the shelter we'll end up at, but it's like 0.4 off the trail, so everybody's kind of moaning about that, but there's no other choice. You either do the 13.1 or you do a 20, almost 21. I'm not ready to do a 21, but yesterday we had another 3,400 plus ascent day, and today we're up around 3,800. So don't know when we're going to get a little break, no idea, but we just keep on going. Leg gets, like I said yesterday, leg gets better every day and lasts longer every day, but with the elevation we're going up, it by the end of the day it usually starts hurting again. So as long as it goes longer and longer in the day, like my prediction at the very beginning, I should be good by the end of the Smokies. Another thing is we met Jane yesterday. We hiked with her a bit last week. Let's see, Siler's Ball this way, 2.9 is the next shelter. All right, yeah, we hiked with her last week, and she attempted the AT last year and got a couple fractures in her foot. After climbing all the way up out of the knock up the sassafras, she realized she couldn't go on anymore, so she had to crawl. She had to hike all the way back down to the knock on a fractured foot, and so she got back out there this year, got her foot taken care of, got some orthotics, and got back on the trail this year. And we've been hiking with her a bit back and forth, and she ended up hurting her ankle so bad, and now she has to get off trail again. Said she didn't twist it or anything, she can't remember, it just started hurting. So, and she's hardly walked, but she is absolute trooper. That terrain she went over yesterday, it's absolutely incredible to get to the shelter with us. And then today we're doing a 13.1. She got up real early and left, and she plans on doing a 13.1 too if she can, because she doesn't want to camp at this high shelter and it's supposed to get cold. So 13.1 will give her a few more miles the next day to meet her husband. So good for you, Jane. You're an absolute trooper. Really impressed with your grit. So anyway, I will try to do some trail footage today with all the severe ups and downs we've had. It's hard to get out the camera with it. Sorry about sniffing. A bit chilly this morning. It's hard to get out the camera and not kill yourself at the same time, going up some of these rock ledges and coming down these rock ledges. So anyway, I will definitely get back to you when I hit Clingmans Dome. Oh yeah, and one reason that I took off so early, we were trying to get up to Clingmans Dome. Wind kicked up. Hold on. We tried to get up to Clingmans Dome while there's still a good view. Right now it's beautiful, and the wind just kicked up again. That's why I got jacket on today. And yeah, we're trying to get up on top of Clingmans Dome with a clear view before it's supposed to be rain coming in this afternoon. So, holy cow, flat trail. Haven't seen this for about a day and a half. Totally awesome walking, finally. I love it. Just did my 4th Superman of the trip. Trying to eat a little fruit bar. Got it out, threw it in my pocket. It's a pretty mellow section. And just went, one of the guys I'm hiking with was behind me a little while ago. Then all of a sudden he wasn't there. So I just turned around to make sure he wasn't behind me. He's a lot faster hiker than I am. In the second I turned my head, caught my foot, and went Superman into the air, face first in the trail again. And so far, every time I've been lucky, it was soft. I drove my elbow into the dirt, left a pretty good impression. Or bank anyway, it was soft. Everything's okay, but I try like heck to watch myself and make sure I don't do that. And still, but every 3 days I do a Superman. There it is. Siler Ball Shelter. So glad I didn't make that decision to come up here last night. I know it has a lot to do with my leg, but it's been another brutal day just here. Holy cow. Another shelter. Oh, Jesus. Sorry. Okay, we got another shelter. But like all the rest of them, it's a forest just before you get to Clingmans. It's been a nice walk so far. Hasn't been like that path right there, that's for sure. A lot harder than that. Clingmans Dome 2.2. Woohoo! Going that way. Here we go. Clingmans Dome bypass trail. We don't want to take that one. But we do want to take Clingmans Dome Tower Trail. So we're going up that way, not down that way. Here we go. I believe we've made it. It was a road I came up a long time ago in the pouring rain. Heading up here to the tower. And the tower was closed back then. So, let's see if it's open this time. There it is. I hear a couple guys at the top.
for a few years back they had dehydrated beer. You ever hear of that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Powdered alcohol.
I tried it. The alcohol was in a little packet, right?
Yeah.
And the problem was they used basically Alka-Seltzer for, you know,
Combination point.
and you know, one beer, great, two beers, the third beer was screwed up.
Yeah.
It's the combination was just wasn't working. Yeah, a little packet of alcohol, a little packet of the beer flavor was decent, but not good beer. It all fell apart with combination.
Oh.
Where?
No, California.
Okay. Yeah. I heard
A couple
about
years
that
ago.
one.
And those be like,
Finally reached a turnoff. Half a mile downhill to our shelter. So I got to come back up here tomorrow and go that way. But right now, we're going that way. Alright, it's been a long day, as usual. Just heading down to the Mount Collins shelter. Made it up to Clingmans Dome. And gonna head and do a video now. I'm gonna keep on forgetting to do a closeout video, but I'm gonna try to remember. Starting with today. But can't do it down at the shelter. There's like 8 high school kids and a couple chaperones set up inside the shelter. It's gonna be bedlam there tonight. So we're all gonna hopefully set up in our tents and be away from it. But it's absolutely gorgeous. Little walk down into here though. Really pretty. But like I said, still haven't figured out whether it's a 13 or a 14. I'll do another one here when I figure out how far it actually was. So